Caroline, there is absolutely no need to offer your firstborn child for an eyeliner tutorial. I will just give it to you for free. With the caveat that I am not a makeup artist, I can only tell you what I do on my face and what works for me. But if it's of use to you, then go with it. So the first thing that I do is I have eyes. I find that that is very useful for putting eyeliner on. Now, I've already put like foundation and concealer on as a base, but what I like to do is I like to have like a little bit of a shimmer, a nudie shimmer, and to achieve that, what I do is what everybody does, is I buy a really expensive palette. In this case, this is Natasha Denona Hyper Natural Face Palette. So I spend loads of money on that, and then I use one of the things in the palette. And what I'm using here is it's called Dreamy. And I just get it. This is very, very professional. I just get it on my finger and then I do that until I get like a little bit of a shimmer. I don't know if I'm supposed to use brushes and things like that, but that's what I do. Also useful if you have quite short nails for this one. So I just pack that on there. Use your finger. No great shakes here. And then once I've put it on, then I might get a brush. I don't know what that brush is called. That is that is a brush. That is about as thick as my little finger. So that's what we'll do. And then we'll just kind of like, what did they say? Blend it out, smudge it out, just so you don't have like clumps clinging to your face, because that's a real giveaway that you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Now we'll get on to the more tricky bit. So the actual eyeliner itself. Now I've discovered as I'm getting a little bit older, like a heavy black wing just makes my eyes look smaller. I think we all reach that age eventually where makeup is actually making us look older. It's a depressing point to reach, but it's coming if it hasn't already arrived for you. And at that point, you might have to do what I've decided to do, which is that switch out black for brown. And the brown that we're using today is this one. This is MAC's Liquid Last 24 hours. And yeah, it's pretty much bomb-proof that. You'll need special eye makeup remover to get it off. If you don't like MAC, use something else. I have been experimenting with new eyeliners as well. This is quite an old one. Hang on. The Victoria Beckham pencil eyeliner is really good, but it's not as strong, so I'm going to use this one just so you can see what I'm doing. Now, I can't do a straight wing. I'm hopeless at it, so I cheat and I use tape. That's what I do. So get yourself some masking tape, and what you're going to do is you're going to tape it, use the bottom of your brow as a guide to the corner of your eye, and you're going to tape there so you can basically paint along it. You're stenciling on an eyeliner. Now, as you get older as well, your forehead drops and your eyelids drop, and you start to... It used to be like that, and now it's kind of like that. If you have got hooded eyes, you just have to go over the crease. You just have to pretend like it's not there. Tape over the crease. This is so glamorous. I might bring this look forward. Fuck a winged eyeliner. I'm just going to go out like this. Right, this is very tricky because I can't actually do this using the camera, but I want to film on the camera, so I'm using the mirror behind it. Look, fucking multi-talented. I always want to do like a little wing, and then I fuck it up so much it ends up being a big wing. So if you see me on camera and there's a big wing, you can just go, yeah, she balls that up this morning. All right, okay, so here we go. So we've got this little bit here, and then we're just going to take it across, and then hopefully we should end up with something like that. You do you. I'm going to try and straighten that up a bit. Hang on. So difficult. Right, I'm going to do the other side. Hang on. Right, okay, so now we kind of have it. They never, ever, ever match. I don't have those kind of skills and techniques. Other people can make them match perfectly, but that is good enough. And then we're going to paint the rest on. But try not to go really thick, because, again, your eye's going to look quite small. Like, try and go from the centre out to meet your little wing. Right, and then you should be left with something that looks like this. And then the moment of truth. Oh, I worked quite well. I was certain that I was going to balls this one up on camera. There we go. Right, okay, see, yep, the tape works. Now, I don't think it matters too much what mascara you're going to put on. I use a waterproof one, but then I put falsies on top of it, so any mascara that you like. I go for a waterproof one because otherwise, you know, your makeup's running down your face. That'll do. Right, and again, because I don't want my eyes to look smaller, I want them to look bigger, I use a half lash. You can get really expensive false eyelashes, but these are just like the little eye lure ones that you can get from Boots, and you get the half lash, and you stick it on your face. Here they are. I struggled to do the eyeliner with the camera going, so I'm absolutely not going to do these because I'll end up sticking them to my forehead, so hang on. Oh wait, my other tip is that I get like a hairpin, like a bobby pin, and pull it apart, and I use that just to pat it down when I'm putting it on. Get your glue on, and then don't stick it on straight away because you'll fuck all of the eyeliner up. Just wait for it to get a bit sticky, and then you're golden. So there's one with, there's one without. It'll probably become unstuck at some point during the day. I've always got eyelash glue with me, so if you ever see me and you're out and about and your eyelashes come loose, just come and ask me because I'm always packing. And there we go. Both of them on. I don't think that was worth your firstborn child, but very happy to share.